Alright, going to do a quick little review of my 2018 F350 Superduty. 8,000 miles on it, and it's doing well. So this replaces a 2012 model that I had that was very similar. This being the new body style and the new frame, all aluminum. Very pleased thus far. Averaging, if you look at the number of miles I've driven and I keep track of all the gallons, I'm at 15.8 miles per gallon. That's with 2,000 miles of towing. I've towed everything from a dump trailer, 14,000 GVW, to my boat, which boat trailer gear is probably around 7,000 pounds. Truck is capable as my last one. Actually more capable. This is higher towing capacity, and I can tell you, I really loved my 2012 model, and this one has not disappointed. The comfort inside is higher level versus my last truck. More refined, quieter. I mean, it's not like you're getting into a totally different truck, though you know that it's been refreshed. I do use my upfitter switches for my air compressor and my train horn. This is a Lariat model. I put the Husky floor mats in it. I love the cab. I mean, it's got a bigger cab than the last truck. Kids have more room back here. Again, I did put the Husky floor liner in the back seat as well. I like how the seats just flop up. You got storage underneath. I carry some tools and some stuff in case I have to get under the truck. I actually had to crawl into other people's trucks, but love the way the doors close. Nice and solid. Door handles, nice. I have the blind spot monitoring, so it's got radar, and I really enjoy that, especially when I'm pulling a trailer. You can set the length of the trailer and it'll monitor that distance, and if you go turn into the other lane, it'll tell you if it's clear. Puts a little indicator lamp in your side mirror. This is kind of neat, being able to drop the tailgate. My last truck didn't have the step in the tailgate. I do enjoy that. I'm getting older. Got the LED lighting, so you can be under there and see. I got it with the spray and bed liner. I put a Tuxedo Low Pro on top, and I just ordered a set of Duraflaps, mud flaps for it. These are the Ford wheel well liners, so if you happen to be looking at purchasing those, I'm very pleased with them. The seats are comfortable. My wife prefers these seats over my 2012 model I had. I kind of prefer my 2012 model seats. I don't know why. They just had a little more of a firm feel to them, which my wife doesn't like, I guess. But not complaining about these seats. I've driven 10 plus hours in the truck, and they do a great job. It's just I have a preference for the other ones. The camera system in the truck is really cool. I've used that a lot. People are amazed by the way that the camera system stitches all the cameras together to give you kind of a view that's almost like you're looking down on the truck with a satellite. It's pretty cool. Let's pop the hood. 6.7 liter turbo diesel. Everything's running great. The best fuel economy I've seen was a 250 mile trip, and I ended up with 20.8 miles per gallon. That's on interstate flat driving. If you get in the hills, stop and go, knocks it back. I can make a 100-mile trip out and back and pull 20 miles per gallon, but when you start looking at putting a whole tank, going 700 plus miles, which just has a 40-some gallon fuel tank, typically you get in stop and go traffic, that drops it down. The regens have been unobtrusive, haven't noticed them. Here's the camera. in the front. I do enjoy that. When you're going under 5 miles per hour, you can click on the camera and see forward, especially if you're coming into a tight spot up front, you know, up against a pole or a wall. You can tell where the front of the truck's at. LED lighting, that is a definite improvement over my last truck. I can see a lot better at night. This is the 8-foot bed. Figure if you're going to get a big truck, get a big bed in it. That way you can actually haul a 2x4 with the tailgate up, 8-footer at least. So you do have the keyless start, so you can push the button, fire it up. Here's the camera system. It's pretty cool. You can see how it kind of gives you the cameras all stitched together to provide a bird's eye view of the vehicle. You can change the cameras. Look at the front three. Look down on the bed if you're pulling a fifth wheel. Gooseneck want to line up on your when you're hooking it up on the ball. So very, very happy with it. If you put it in reverse, we got the tailgate down right now, so that didn't work out real well. But very quiet inside. Seat heater, seat cooler, works well. You know, I kind of have to say I did like the cup holders in my other truck a little better here. I don't know, this layout was a little better for me, but this works well. There's some preferences that I had for the other vehicle. You know, the dash on this is all kind of electronic, so you can go through a whole bunch of different things, set up what you want to look at. You know, digital speedometer in the center, diesel exhaust fluid. You know, you can go through a whole bunch of things. So this is the Lariat model. I think I might have mentioned that. I do not have the moonroof, so I have the solid roof. That was one of the things I wanted to order that way. I ordered this truck the way I wanted it, and I did not want a moonroof in it. I know a lot of people like those. I personally wanted the headroom, and I didn't want to deal with something that was going to leak on me some point. And I mean, 99% of the time I'm driving around with the windows up, so, and the air conditioning on when it's warm out. So if you're looking at one of the new Super Duties, this is, you know, again, my 8,000 mile update. Everything's running well. Haven't been back for anything for service or problems or warranty. Very happy. I'll keep updating, keep checking back from time to time. Thanks a lot for checking out my channel.